see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Liberty Flames, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Bears will kick it away to start. And he's going to bring this one out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Liberty Flames offense will get the first swing of the game. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
So now it's 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Got a man. It's Randolph. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Back to throw. It's Hout. Got it in the middle. It's Watkins. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Flames are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into it.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the 1st down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. And the Flames will snap it on 1st and 10. Got room to work.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to have a challenge trying to stop this passing attack. One of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. But after swatting that ball away here early in the game, that should help their confidence out a lot.
That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Flames, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Hout. Throws to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. He's looking to pass. Touchdown, Flames! And they strike first.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Washington. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bears offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Looking for a man. It's Houck. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Flames in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Wants to throw it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the catch. It's Randolph. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And that is the final play of the quarter. And guys, Liberty has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Scanning the field, it's Houck. Quick completion on the out. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Flames with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Looking to take a shot. And Intercepted, number 19. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Houck. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got it. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Vaughn. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Flames will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle. It's Farmer. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Offense in a bunch formation. The give on the inside. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. Gets it out quickly. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Quickly out to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Gets it out fast. Runs through a tackle. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Wants to keep it in the air. Rushes on him. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Howard. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call is on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it out to the 14 before going out of bounds. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle, it's King. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to...
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. The short hands, it's Leon. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll need to put some leg in this one, a 52-yard attempt, and just the right finesse to get it in from the right. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Safe completion on the screen. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. To the air, it's Howard. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football, he was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Going to sling it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. They'll immediately call timeout. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. And it's no good. He missed it. And it is still a 4-point deficit. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Coming out with it, it's Hardy. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make...
The ball pops out. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. At the 40, there he goes. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. The Bears come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Reads it, fires complete. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Bring in the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And, man, that's frustrating for an offense. You got a little something going. You had a little bit of momentum, but they've got to do a better job of protecting their guy, keeping him upright, letting him go make some plays for this offense. That's the only way he's going to get hot. They got to give him more time.
Makes the grab. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with first and goal because of great third down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
All they need is 1 yard, and they got nothing on the last play. Here's third down.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Will not get there. A fourth down stop. And the Flames backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Howell. Good timing on the quick out. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. To the air on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He fires to the left side. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Flames are rolling down the field. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Flames didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. To the air, it's Hout. Grab near the marker, it's Randolph. He's got enough, it'll be a 1st down, they've got it at the 12. The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Caught in the backfield, it's Vaughn. Nice move to keep running. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Flames had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Liberty! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field, you're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Hand off from the shotgun. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Bears decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll haul it in right around the logo. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. The throw to the outside is complete. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Fires to the right. It's caught. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking downfield, it's Hout. Nice grab in traffic. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Flames want to move quickly. To the air on second down. They've got the screen set up. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
It's complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked in what this defense is trying to do.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. And the Bears are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it again. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. From the gun, the running back has it. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Finds his man. It's Randolph. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Back to pass. It's Hout. Finds his tight end. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Going to look downfield again. Unloads it left. Got his man. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Flames will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The Flames come to the line in the hurry-up. The offense changing the play. The snap sets up the throw. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Quick pass on the fly motion. Trying to get it in. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Looking to throw, it's Houck. They'll run the screen. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further.
Delivery, 22, Baylor, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, man.
They'll try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got the first down himself. And he's finally down, sliding in safely after the huge pickup. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Hauls it in. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Bears want to crank the tempo. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Looking downfield, it's Houck. Steps away. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense. So
he'll take the deep shot. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows them. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands?
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On third down, he drops to throw. A strike downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And the Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. Fires left. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Quick release by the QB. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Hout. He makes the grab. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got him downfield. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's his 4th interception of the game. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his man. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The short hands, it's Leon. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Didn't even consider running the punter out there, going for it. 4th and long from the 48. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's into the open down the middle. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Touchdown Bears! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next...
It's him in stride inside the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. The Bears will call on their punt team.
Number 19 in punt formation to kick it away.
They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.